There's a change in the air. Kids are back at school, and your football team still has hope. That's right, fall has begun. And what better way to get in the spirit than to cozy up with these autumn fall vibe movies? And don't worry about needing to rake the leaves, they'll still be there tomorrow. I will be rating the titles in this list by 2 categories. The first is quality. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I like the film and would I recommend it? And the second rating is for fall vibes. On a scale of 1 to 10, just how fall are we talking here? So without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 1, Monsters University.
You're wasting your time. We need a new team.
We can't just get a new team.
They're not exactly the scariest group in the world.
Oh, a ladybug! Make a wish! Make a wish!
This is one of my favorite Pixar films of all time. It's funny, it's heartfelt, it's everything Pixar is known for, and this film does it at a very high level. This is the origin story of Mike and Sully from Monsters, Inc. and how they met at college. You don't need to have seen Monsters, Inc. to enjoy this film, but it's a little more fun if you have. I give it a 10 out of 10. And if I may be so bold, I think it's better than the original. And as for fall vibes, this movie checks all of the boxes. The film has the whole back-to-school dorm vibes which go hand in hand with fall. We see trees that are changing colors and leaves on the ground. There's even a little football thrown in there. In fact, the score to the film is reminiscent of the marching bands and drum lines associated with college football. The characters can be seen wearing classic college sweaters and Letterman jackets. And while this film isn't Halloween themed, the story is set in the Monsters universe where they're at school to learn how to become the best at scaring. This movie should be at the top of everyone's fall watch list. I'm giving it 9 out of 10 pumpkin Mickeys. Number 2, You've Got Mail.
Have you had sex?
No, of course not. I don't even know him.
I mean cyber sex.
No.
Well, you know what, don't do it. Because the minute you do, they lose all respect for you.
If you're a fan of rom-coms, then chances are you've probably already seen this film. It consistently ranks among the best rom-coms of all time. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the genre, this film is pretty good. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. As for fall vibes, this film is packed full. We see leaves on the trees, characters in sweaters and jackets. There's pumpkins, there's Starbucks. Just when you think you've seen it all, there's even a fall festival.
Don't you just love New York in the fall?
But there is a big caveat here. The fall vibes only last for the first 40 minutes. After that, the season changes to Christmas and then finishes out with spring, so only about a third of the film takes place during fall. However, when it's fall, it's really fall. And that's why for the fall vibe score, I'm giving it 8 pumpkin spice lattes. Number 3, Remember the Titans.
You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile.
This is one of the greatest sports films of all time. It's funny, it's heartfelt, it's dramatic, and above all, it has a powerful and inspiring message. Great cinematography, great performances, great soundtrack, great everything, just great. 10 out of 10.
Perfection.
From the very opening shots of the film, we know this movie will be embraced in autumn. Lots and lots of fall foliage, back to school vibes, and of course, football. And on top of that, the look of the film is centered around a fall color palette. We see browns, oranges, and of course, that Titan maroon. Part of that might go hand in hand with the look of the 60s production design, but as far as I'm concerned, this is as fall as it gets. I give it 9 flannel shirts. Number 4, Knives Out.
That night, the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday.
Yes.
How was it, by the way?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
Featuring a terrific ensemble of actors, this mystery is a whodunit that will take you through its many twists and turns.
It's the trick window from A Kill for All Seasons.
Great performances, great direction. It's a fun film that's pretty much universally beloved. I give it a high 8 out of 10. As for the fall vibes, the setting gives us this perfect backdrop for this eerie mystery. Very moody and very cold. Outdoor scenes give us chilly sweater weather vibes. Trees are mostly bare, giving a much later fall, almost into winter feel, and the characters are all dressed accordingly. Deep shades of gold, red, and mahogany dominate the old drafty mansion in which the story takes place. Another great fall watch. I give it 7 Hello Fall mugs. Number 5, Good Will Hunting.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
Not only is this one of the best movies on the list, but one of the best movies of all time. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck received the Oscar for Best Screenplay, as well as Robin Williams for Supporting Actor. If you haven't seen the film, I cannot stress enough that this is a must-watch, and what better time than now? It's an easy 10 out of 10. This film is a little more subtle when it comes to the fall vibes. We aren't going to see characters walking around with pumpkin spice lattes, but it definitely has that back to school, back to college vibe going on. Classes, dorms, etc. Characters can be seen wearing sweaters and jackets, but it's pretty light on fall visuals. That's why I give it 6.5 scarecrows. Number 6, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I do miss your cooking, though.
This stew's awful good.
I think so. I slaughtered this horse last Tuesday. I'm afraid she's starting to turn.
This is a classic Coen Brothers satirical comedy about the misadventures of 3 prison escapees trying to find their way home across rural Mississippi. It's a delight to watch, and we get some hilarious performances from George Clooney and John Turturro, as well as many familiar faces from the Coen Brothers universe. It's a silly, slapsticky delight, 8.5 out of 10. The film is mostly shot outdoors as the characters trek across the countryside. Yellow trees and brown dirt roads dominate the landscape. Not a speck of green can be found here. Even the fields of grass are bright yellow. All of this works really well to give the film a very unique and beautiful look, for which cinematographer Roger Deakins earned an Oscar nomination for. And so I give it 8.5 hot apple ciders. Number 7, Sweet Home Alabama.
How can I help you?
Well, for starters, you can get your stubborn ass down here and give me a divorce.
The film is exactly what you'd expect. It's cute and charming and hits all of the beats of a Hallmark film, just done on another level. 6 out of 10. The movie displays all the earthy tones of fall, coloring the small vintage town in which the story takes place. Lots of outdoor scenery and fall foliage. At one point, Reese Witherspoon is seen driving an old red pickup truck, which has become synonymous with fall. A perfect cozy movie for an autumn watch. I give it 7.5 old-timey pickup trucks with pumpkins in the back. Number 8, Beer Fest.
Well, why don't you pick your best 2, Friedrich? Because you just opened up a can of corn. Right?
This one is a bit of an outlier, but I had to include it because it is a fall staple for me. If you don't like raunchy comedies from the early 2000s, you might want to just move right along to the next one on the list. But if you enjoy these movies as much as I do, then you'll love Beer Fest. From Broken Lizard, the team of actors and filmmakers that brought you Super Troopers, Beer Fest is a laugh-out-loud comedy that I'm not afraid to say might be their best work. As far as raunchy 2000s comedies go, I give this a 10 out of 10.
Prost.
As for fall vibes, again, this movie is quite the outlier. It has none of the traditional fall iconography, but instead is a film about the Oktoberfest celebration, which takes place every September in Germany. So if you're looking for an Oktoberfest-themed movie to watch during the season, then this one is for you. Come to think of it, I don't know of any others, so it's the only one for you. Traditional fall vibes, maybe a 2 out of 10, but for Oktoberfest vibes, I give it 10 steins of beer. Number 9, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Before we go any further, from now on, can you give me some kind of a signal once in a while just so I know any of this is getting through to you? Is that it?
Being a stop-motion Wes Anderson film, I would say it's an acquired taste, but after seeing the scores on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, it seems like it's pretty well received by everyone. It's a cute story about a fox needing to give up his sneaky, stealing ways when he starts a family, but finding out that's easier said than done. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. As for fall vibes, this film is bursting with fall colors. Wes Anderson films are known for having very specific and very beautiful color palettes, and Fantastic Mr. Fox is no exception. From the rolling hills of the countryside to the characters themselves, the film is painted in rich, vibrant shades of orange, yellow, and brown. It is truly the ultimate fall vibe movie. I give it 10 little baby pumpkins. Number 10, Rudy.
My whole life, people have been telling me what I could do and couldn't do. I've always listened to them, believed in what they said. I don't want to do that anymore.
Based on a true story, the film is an inspirational tale about believing in yourself and following your dreams. At times, it can ride the line of being a cheesy sports movie, but mostly stays on the right side of it. The film is accompanied by an amazing score that you've probably heard before but never even knew it, as it has been used in many movie trailers and commercials over the years. Eight out of 10. This is the quintessential fall movie. Most of the film takes place on campus at Notre Dame, so lots of those back to school, back to college vibes, as well as an abundance of fall colors including fall foliage around campus. The cast can be seen wearing sweaters, flannel, and Letterman jackets, and obviously lots and lots of college football. And I can't think of a better way to kick off the season.
He's just a showboat, man. That's all he's about.
I give it 9 Letterman jackets. Did you see all the jackets yet? Number 11, Dead Poet Society.
Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for.
An inspiring movie about a teacher played by Robin Williams, whose unorthodox teaching methods clash with the traditions of the all-boys preparatory school in which the film takes place. It's truly an all-time classic, and if you haven't seen it, it definitely should be on your bucket list, fall or not. I give it a 9 out of 10. The film centers around students and student life, so full points for back-to-school vibes. We get lots of fall colors as the trees around the school grounds begin to change. Characters are seen wearing sweaters and jackets. This film is a staple of the fall season. I give it 9 wool sweaters. Number 12, Indian Summer.
I invite 30 people from the golden age of this place up, and what do I get? I get you guys. It's a sad state of affairs.
A group of friends reunite at their childhood camp 25 years later for one final farewell. The film very much follows the formula of The Big Chill or any other of these reunion type of films.
Hiya, man. Hey, buddy.
There's some rekindled love stories, some drama, some unfinished business from the old days, and a healthy dose of goofing around. I will warn you though, the movie is slow and all plot stems from inter-character conflict. But it has an all-star cast which makes this one an enjoyable watch. With a special appearance from Sam Raimi, which you have to see to believe. 6 out of 10, even if it's just for the Sam Raimi stuff alone. This movie is almost always included on other people's fall movies to watch lists, which is why I might have been a little harsh when rating it for fall vibes. I think the most fall thing about this film is the poster. I mean, just look at this thing. However, if you watch the film, most of the trees and forests around the camp are actually bright green. However, you can tell they really wanted to give the appearance of fall by including a few fake orange trees in the background of every scene. So, I'll give it 6 out of 10 fake decorative orange leaves. Number 13, Silver Linings Playbook.
Nikki always said that Ronnie's wife keeps a social calendar where she keeps his balls in her purse.
That's not true.
What are you doing?
Okay, it's a little true.
This movie is funny, heartfelt, and an overall fantastic watch. Great performances from Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, this film comes in at a highly recommended 8.5 out of 10. We get a slight sense of fall when watching this movie, but it's not as overt as others on this list. Sometimes we see some leaves on the ground and an occasional pumpkin in the background, but for the most part, we're looking at green leaves on the trees and bright green lawns. Halloween is featured in the film for a small moment, but blink and you'll miss it. The characters can be seen wearing hoodies and jackets, so we do get a sense of the chilly weather. It's definitely a fall movie, and that's why I'm giving it 6 Sam Oktoberfests. Coming up, number 14, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Holy cricket! You're Harry Potter! I'm Hermione Granger. And you are?
Ron Weasley.
Pleasure.
What can I say that hasn't already been said? This film's a classic, 9 out of 10. Not including Beer Fest, this is the lowest scoring movie on our list. Mostly because it isn't exactly a fall-specific movie, taking place over the course of an entire school year. However, there is something undeniably fall feeling about it, which is probably why it's almost always included on fall movie watch lists. Obviously, the back-to-school vibes play a part, but also the School of Hogwarts itself gives a haunted mansion-type ambiance, which is synonymous with the fall Halloween season. Not to mention Halloween itself is featured for a few scenes. Throw all of that on top of the fact that this is a school for witchcraft and wizardry where students learn potions and spells. It's no wonder this movie is a fall favorite. This is a great movie to watch when you're getting into the Halloween spirit but aren't fully ready to commit. I give it 5 pumpkin spiced Oreos. Before we get to the last movie on our list, I have a TV show that's so fall it would be wrong for me not to include it. The show I'm talking about is Over the Garden Wall. This is a strange little animated series that ran on Cartoon Network in 2014. While I haven't seen the whole show, I can tell you I did enjoy what I saw. With a strong voice cast led by Elijah Wood that also includes Christopher Lloyd and Tim Curry, it might be worth giving it a shot. Being the only TV show on this list and getting its own special category for itself, you can be pretty sure its fall vibes are off the chart. The animation is oozing fall at every turn, and if you love fall stuff but don't want to watch the entire show, do yourself a favor and just watch episode 2, Hard Times at the Huskin Bee. This is a fall acid trip, and by far the most fall thing on this entire list. Number 15, The Village. I really enjoyed this film the first time I saw it, but it's been quite some time, and the overall general negativity about it online has me questioning my original assessment. It does seem there are many people who defend the film, and I think I'm due for a rewatch. Let me know in the comments if you love or hate this film, and for now, I'll just give it a 6.5 out of 10. The film takes place in almost an Amish-like community, and the setting definitely gives off all the right spooky fall vibes. Being the only horror film on this list and Halloween right around the corner, this is the perfect film to get you in the spirit. I give it 7.5 novelty pillows. And that's it. If this list was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if there's any movies you think I should have included, please let me know in the comments. And for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.